God will often help a woman meet her future husband once she stops waiting to be found. I'm not saying that all women need to try harder, because there's no exact formula in scripture on how a woman is to be led towards the man God has for her. And everyone's different. Everyone's an individual. Some women do need to try harder. They do need to stop being so passive. And other women, as we'll talk about in the next point, need to try less and not be so forceful. However, I would say that generally speaking, most women lean more towards the passivity side, particularly Christian women, because in the church and in Christian communities, it is often expressed how the man is the one who should be pursuing, which is absolutely true, but that truth then often overshadows the other biblical proactive things a woman can do and should do to help her future husband meet her. But doesn't the Bible say to wait on the Lord? Yes, of course, a woman must wait on the Lord for her future husband. Waiting on the Lord for a husband, however, does not mean waiting for a man to find you. Wait on God, not a man. When you wait on God in the biblical sense, it doesn't mean that you're literally just going to be waiting doing nothing. Rather, it means that you're going to be submitting to the will of God, waiting for Him to produce the will that only He can produce. Waiting on God gives you the power to then follow God. Therefore, some Christian women really do need a paradigm shift when it comes to how to meet the man God has for them. It's been so beat into them that they just need to wait and be found that they end up working against themselves by hiding themselves inadvertently. When you wait on God, He will make your path straight, but you still have to walk those paths. God will often help you meet your future husband once you stop trying so hard to meet him. As I said at the beginning of the previous point, there's no formula. Every person is different, so I'm not saying all women need to try harder or all women need to try less hard. Rather, you have to examine your own life, your own actions, and see what's going on there. So while it goes against worldly wisdom, sometimes a woman needs to try less. Sometimes she's trying too hard and actually working against the will of God because she's going out ahead of God, not submitting to what He's really saying, trying things that God is not telling her to try, and thus her activity is actually delaying the relationship God does have for her. Oddly, when these women just stop doing the things they're doing, then God often just naturally brings the right man into their life. By loosening your grip and submitting more to God, perhaps you will position yourself to be blessed.